Buenos dias, Mr. Pigeon. Hope you're enjoying your bun today. It's about 10 to 8 in the morning. And I'm obviously talking quietly because it's very quiet and everyone's probably still in bed. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not in bed, but it is a Saturday morning actually, so they might be. It's nice and cool. So it's a good time to walk up to the Alhambra because Joel said it's a very steep walk for about 15 minutes. So that should be fun. It's a good time of day to go because it's nice and cool and it's obviously very hot in the afternoon. So we've booked ourselves in for 8:30, so we've got loads of time to get up there. For about 40 minutes, but sometimes you have to queue before you get in, and if we want to get into the Nasr Palace or something like that, Nasrid Palace, we have to be there on that time because we only get a certain amount of time there. Probably won't be that busy because of current situation, Corona, but we'll see. We are going to the entrance that's called the Justice Gate. I found out on a blog that was the closest entrance to the Nasrid Palace. You can actually get a shuttle up there, but we're quite able. We've got legs and we don't want to spend the money. He's a pretty kitty. I love Buzz. Feels good to be up this early. If it's an organised activity that's going to be up really early, we never do it. But we've got to see the Alhambra. And this is a good time to go. We're here. We need to go here. So, okay. I think this is the Justice Gate and it looks like it's closed, this gate. I think we can go through another entrance up this way. So I think normal times you'd be able to get through that gate. Okay, we're here. That was really easy. The state bit was just those steps through the houses. Obviously got a little bit sweaty and out of breath and had a little rest. Are people taking selfies already? 25 past 8. And we're allowed to go in at 8:30. So that's why it's good to get here earlier than 8:30 if your ticket's for 8:30 because you've got to line up first. But obviously there's not many people, so we'll probably get through quite quickly. Wow. The detail is absolutely amazing. So intricate. Imagine how long it would have taken for them to carve everything. Look at this. We don't have an audio guide or anything, so we don't know anything about it. I thought they'd be renting out audio guides somewhere, but maybe not. Joel's brushed ahead. Look at this. Look at this, just as you come out this door, this is what you see. Doesn't that look amazing? It's so intricate and detailed. So they've got all these ropes everywhere which directs people everywhere so that no one touches anything or goes close to anything, which is really good for preserving the palace. So that's good. It does make it a little bit ugly, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, I'm not just taking videos, I am stopping and enjoying myself and absorbing it, just so you guys know. But I can't stop taking videos because it's so pretty everywhere I go. It's quite magnificent, isn't it? It's so detailed, all the way to the ceiling.
Why are you doing that again?
Because it wasn't recording when I was talking to you.
God.
Me and Joel were talking about how amazing it is and how intricate and detailed it is. And even Joel was going, yeah, yeah. And I was so glad I got it on camera because Joel really appreciates it as well. But then I realised it wasn't recording.
Right, I've not even seen the toilets.
I think the toilets are out there.
No, I mean the actual palace.
The people?
Yeah.
They probably just did it in a hole.
Well, sure there's a hole somewhere.
And they probably maybe made it look prettier and we don't realise it's a toilet, I don't know. Even now it's gotten quite busy. There's still quite a few people around. What time is it?
10 past.
10 past 9. It just keeps going and going and going. Look at this. The first records of the beginning of the Alhambra date back to the 9th century, which makes the oldest parts of the Alhambra nearly 900 years old. About 400 to 500 years later, in 1238, Muhammad bin al-Hamar, the founder of the Nasrid dynasty, settled in the Alcazaba, and over time the Nasrid dynasty added new buildings and towers. By 1492, King Ferdinand of Aragon and Queen Isabella of Castile conquered Granada, moving Spain under the Catholic monarchy and ending centuries of Islamic rule. The Nasrid Palace is decorated floor to ceiling with these incredibly intricate carvings and calligraphy, and it is one of the best preservings of this type of art. We've just walked out of the palace and now I think we're in the gardens. Just having a little rest. We packed our sandwiches, so we had some meat and cheese last night, so we made little sandwiches, so we're going to eat that soon. We'll have a little picnic somewhere. But these masks do get a bit annoying. When it's really hot, they get just a bit like suffocating because you start sweating. And like right now, you just want to breathe in the fresh air, but you can't because you've got your own breath. It's not even hot right now, but at the moment I'm just like I just want some fresh air. But I saw a guy there that told someone off for taking their mask off, and they were like miles away, and he was like shouting at them to put it back on. And no, it might have been just taking a photo though. I think they're okay if you quickly take it off for a photo though. It's definitely worth the €14. It's quite cheap, really, for how amazing it is compared to a lot of other attractions in the world that you can go to and you pay loads of money for. It is quite a decent price, and you get entry into the palace, the gardens, and something else. I think it's just the general ticket that most people get for the daytime. I think I'm gonna stop filming now because I've filmed loads already and I'm getting hungry and we're knackered. This past week I haven't slept very well, and I didn't get a very good sleep last night either. Got some sandwiches. I said I'd put the camera away, but it's just so pretty and I just wanted to show how quiet it is. It was a little busy over there, but now we're in the general life where the gardens are. So nice and peaceful. I don't know how busy it would be normally because they only let a certain amount of people in at a time anyway, so it might not be that busy anyway. Every time I turn the corner, I'm like, wow. Also, they said no selfie sticks, so I might get told off from talking to this GoPro. But look at this. That's freaking amazing. Look at these beautiful big black bumblebees. So in Australia we don't have big black bees like that. So when I first saw one, I was like, oh my god, look at that big black bee. I was quite scared of them, but they're so pretty when you look up close at them. You know, if I lived here, I would just pay the entry fee just so I could come up here and like read in these beautiful gardens all day long. Maybe there's like some way you can get a special ticket if you are a regular visitor or you only want to go to a certain part, like just that part up there. Because it'd be so nice to just sit in the park and read. Not the park, in the gardens. It's so peaceful. But could have spent way longer up there. Like I could have just sat and watched the view for ages. So our host told us to go out a different way when we leave. Go out sort of the back way, back along the river, which I think is over that direction, where the general life was, over that way. So if we go out this way, we can go around instead of going back out the gate we came through. Because he said the walk out the back way is a really pretty walk. I think it's along the river, and he said not many people know about it, not many tourists know about it. See, this is the thing. As soon as you put your camera away, a black squirrel comes out. Saw 2 black squirrels just run across the floor there, and I scared it. I went, Joe, oh my god, look, a squirrel! And then we saw a little robin, but I didn't get them on camera, unfortunately. They were too quick and scared. This little bushland part here has lots of animals. This has been so worth the money and like so worth it. And we saw a black squirrel and a little robin. It's just been great. I'm having a great time, guys. I'm so happy to be on holiday. I can't talk. So we want to go and walk along here, but we need to figure out how to get there. We've walked out now. There's a few restaurants up here if you want to have a drink or some food. There's one over there and there's one just here. Probably be really expensive. Okay, so I think we figured out how to get to the river on the other side. So you walk past these restaurants here, and then I think you go in between the walls here.
You have to exit.
So you've got to exit the Alhambra from the main entrance. Come around, come through the restaurants, and then walk through here. And then we should end up at the river, like I've said 1,000 times already. Or you could even start the Alhambra from this direction. If you're based on this side, you could walk along the river and walk up this way and then go into the Alhambra. But we're based on the other side, so we started on that side. Now we're going to exit this way. Oh, bike.
Thanks.
Why did he not ring his bell? What a dick. Well, ring your bell then. I didn't realise he was right there until I heard the bike right behind me. We just paid €3 each for these. I hope it's worth €3 because that was a rip-off. Nice way to finish the morning off. We've just come to this tapas bar, but it's like a Mexican tapas. It's actually just below our flat. Our flat's like the next window up.
Oh wow.
Is it really good? That was really, really good. And free tapa as well because we got drinks. So now we need to drink up quickly so we can get more food for free. And we're just about to go out for some tapas. So part of the crew now. You have to wait, it's a video. Video.